everybody, this is Gretchen the Green Lady, and on today's episode, we're going to talk about setting a beautiful table for Thanksgiving or for a festive occasion. And I use things like mismatched napkin rings, garage sale flatware. What did I just purchase? I purchased some chargers, but I didn't have enough, so they're mismatched. But I have all kinds of great items that I mix together to create warmth and to create a beautiful Thanksgiving table. So I hope you enjoy it, but I also want to remind you to go ahead and subscribe to me on YouTube. I need to get my subscriber number up, and follow me on Facebook. I have a Pinterest page now, how exciting, and now I have a GretchenTheGreenLady.com website. So I'd love for you to visit all those and see all the Green Lady things going on that can help you and for you to enjoy. So stay tuned and let's see what we'll do with this table. So here are all my fall goodies. I actually collect leaves every year. I just love it when I go visit the mountains or my family in Pennsylvania. But I have some Indian corn that I save. One of my children gave me these beautiful little textured lights. I have something to put in my cornucopia. Of course, the artificial leaves are great because there's no damage to them. Just all kinds of little items. And I do like to put real vegetables or fall produce. Candlesticks. Candles are the easiest way to brighten up a spot. I was given some beautiful napkins, and again, I have some very Thanksgiving-ish items. These were something that my children and I made when we homeschooled and we studied Native American history, and I happen to have two of those. So stay tuned and let's see how we're going to put all this together. All right, first of all, with my dark table, I liked contrast, so I try to make a runner down the middle, and I love to use white or ivory tablecloths just as a runner. And I'll fold it into thirds. I put my 2 extra leaves in the table because we have a big crowd coming. I think we have about 17 this year. One year, my grandson found my artificial fruit on the table and he thought it was real and took a bite out of each one of them. Now, you might be upset about that, but that's a great memory because every year we pull those out. There are those little teeth marks from my grandson. Okay. Run this down the middle and I'll begin to place things. And I have several candlesticks. I am a Sally symmetrical. My girlfriend picks on me all the time. But I just like things symmetrical and balanced. So, if you find you have a longer table, we'll turn this table and we'll make one big long table because I want everybody to feel part of it. But go ahead and use your tablecloths and make them connect. See how my runner is? Well, you can do that on every table that's connected to the larger one so that everybody feels part of your group. I do have another runner that's got this great fall pattern on it. And because my table is dark, like I said, I like the contrast. Now, if you have a light table, a darker runner would be just as beautiful. Or if you use all white linens, this runner would just be pretty. It's a good contrast. So my focal point will be my cornucopia and my pilgrims. But now, what I like to do when I decorate a table is create depth. I like there to be different things to see, that you have to look inside and things closer to the people as they're dining. Let me get my candles out here. My main attraction is my pilgrims, and you don't want one side of the table to not have something beautiful to view. And your items should be not Shouldn't be too tall so that it blocks the view of people on the other side of you. I have my beautiful Indian corn, but I think I'll run my oak leaves or my maple leaves down the middle. And I don't have all the same colors. I actually have different colors, but I just love my leaves. I have some favorite ones too. Some that look a little more natural. Right, now, Now a little trick that I do is I tuck the cord under the edge of the table and then I will run it down the side and tape it underneath so you don't see. You don't want all your decorations facing one side. So I have several different napkin rings. I like the gold and I like a little more rustic country wooden ones. But you know what, I may combine them both. And I wanted to show you something I needed to do. As you can see, I had a red charger. I was gonna save those for Christmas, but they're not a real bright red, so I thought they would look nice and country and warm, but I didn't have enough for my entire table. But I also have these gold chargers, so I combined the two of them and it just brightened up my table. Don't feel as though you need to have everything exactly the same, as long as it's uniform and your table is very warm and welcoming. I also discovered that I only have 5 of my bright cloth napkins, so I'll have to save those for a smaller gathering. But I do have something that will be simple, I can discard when we're finished, a nicer, heavier paper napkin. If there's somebody in your house that knows calligraphy, go ahead and have them make some name tags for you. I bought some stickers from the dollar store and I just had my daughter make names for us. Now if you have a guest that maybe was invited last minute, go ahead and have a card that says guest. They'll still feel welcome. So as you can see, I have lots of name tags that I need to get put around our table. Let's see how it turns out. And here's a place setting guide that you can use when you're entertaining company. So here it is. Dishes from Walmart many years ago that have a wonderful fall flavor. Our little place cards, our napkins and our rings, our chargers and our napkin rings that don't match, but somehow seem to coordinate. We also have all the items in the center of our table that when combined and placed together are just beautiful. Our browns, our textured lights, a little bag that had the word apple on it, our candlesticks, some of our real fruits and vegetables, and some artificial fruits and vegetables, and of course Mr. and Mrs. Pilgrim. Here we have the little fruit that my grandson took a bite of, but it's such a memory now. And here we have flatware from a garage sale, beautiful glasses from family members. We've combined new and old items to create warmth. Here we hid the cord underneath the Indian corn so that it won't distract our guests. Beautiful produce. And let's not forget our guests. They need to feel special as well. Little items that were given as gifts can now become decorations on tables. A beautiful ceramic pumpkin that was also a gift. And can you see how the lights just sparkle on the table?